Okay, so I just got a book delivery. And I'm realizing that I haven't done a proper haul in forever. So today I thought that I would show you all the books that I've purchased in the last couple of months. And we start with the older ones and end up, unpackaging this one. So let's put this aside for now and we'll open it together later. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, this drilling. Don't worry, I'm just gonna put it here. It's out of sight for now, but we'll open it together later. Let's start from the beginning. In the beginning of time. No, not that beginning. Well, so a couple of months ago, I bought The Sword of Kaigen by Wang. And why did I buy this? Because I see it everywhere. Everyone who talks about fantasy talks about this book, and I love fantasy, so I bought it. It says that if you like fantasy and martial art, this is for you. I like fantasy, as I just said. I have no real, I haven't decided on martial arts. I don't know. But, it says that the winds of war are blowing. I don't know. So I'm gonna take this on. Off to a rambly start. We'll move on to The Swindler and the Swan by J.A. Good. Now, this one is a Hades Persephone retelling. I have read one of those before, and it's not like I'm a huge Greek mythology bookish person, but I recently read a book by this author that I really, really liked, so I thought that I would give it a try. I think I saw this on the same channel that I saw the other book as well, so it felt like a safe bet, And then we come to Fredrik Backman, Mina vänner or My Friends. I haven't started reading this yet because I'm a chicken. I mean, Fredrik Backman's books just get to me, and he's one of my favorite authors, but I'm not sure that I've recovered from the Beartown trilogy yet, and I might have to just get over it and start reading it, I'm really excited to see what this will be, where it will land for me in his bibliography. Yeah. Have you read it yet? Did you like it? Next up is Our Hideous Progeny by C.E. McGill. Yeah. The main character is the great niece of Victor Frankenstein, and she knows her great uncle disappeared in mysterious circumstances in the Arctic, but she doesn't know why or how. To me, that's just intriguing enough. I love Frankenstein, and I've read other books connected to Frankenstein or Mary Shelley, and it's just a place where I want to be. I don't know, it's just me. This takes place in the 1850s in London, and the 1850s moving towards 1900s is just, to me, such an interesting time as well. So much is changing and happening, so I'm pretty psyched to check this out. Then I got myself a copy of The Long Walk by Stephen King. Now, I have read this book, but I have it in a collection called the Bachman books. This is one of my favorite Stephen King books, so I just wanted to have my own copy of it. I found this secondhand, and that made me very happy. Which one is your favorite Stephen King book? Now, the next one, I'm not really big on non-fiction. I don't know why. It has to be a person that really interests me or a topic that I'm super into. I don't know, I just sometimes have a hard time, with non-fiction. But I did buy Midnight in Chernobyl by, Adam Higginbotham. I'm gonna say that's his name for now. Okay, so this book, or this tragedy, it was probably the series that really pierced my heart, you know, and there's scenes from that series that I will never forget about. It's just so haunting, and all the lies and the frustration you feel watching it, and I just can't get away from it. I just want to know even more. I want to discover more stories about ordinary people just getting caught up in all of this because of people in power and negligence. And so yeah, I bought this book. It's supposed to be a really great telling of the events that occurred, and this is one non-fiction that I just really, really want to read. The next book that I bought a second copy of, and that's Fourth Wing. Now, why did I buy a second copy of this? Well, I wanted to annotate it, because I read Onyx Storm, and I just, yeah, it was a lot to untangle, and we don't know when the next book is coming out, so what can I do? Well, I can buy a paperback that I can write in and do whatever I want with, and try to figure out as much theories as I can, just, you know, have a ball trying to solve some of the mysteries, because that's what I love about fantasy, really. I've done it with a lot of other series, not maybe in this way, but, you know, just going to town on trying to come up with these different theories, talking about it with my friends. And this is a book. I mean, there's so much material that you can work with, and that's what I'm doing. So that's why I bought it. That's me. Lastly, before we open the package, I haven't forgot, is Tusk, Love by Thea Guanzon. Now, this I've actually finished. First of all, Tusk Love, it has connection to the Dungeons and Dragons world. It occurs there. It actually has a second dust cover that is like with the author of the book in the D&D world. So I thought that was pretty fun. But yeah, this follows a young woman who is traveling through the country to get to her, you know, lordling fiance that her parents are gonna marry her off to. Her wagon is set on by bandits, and she gets saved by a half-orc called Oscar. And Guinevere and Oscar, they end up on this forced journey together, and it's a Grumpy Meets Sunshine story. The premise might seem a bit silly, you know, whatever, but Guinevere and Oscar, the characters, I just fell in love with them, and that's what I'm here for. You cannot not love them, you know? So if you like Grumpy Meets Sunshine, Forced Journey, lovely characters, this is super cozy and fun, and yeah, you know. Okay, Christmas time. Ah, how I love that sound. Little book, are you lying in a bad way in there? Let's see. Oh, it's okay. First up, we got a special edition of Wicked. I'm not one to buy, you know, the sprayed edges and everything like that, but I'm in musical theater, and I'm a musical theater nerd. and it's Wicked season, and I just couldn't resist. I really want to read this before I go and see the movie. That's what I'm gonna do. Now, if you don't know anything about the musical, the movie, or the book, I just have one question. What are you doing? So that's that. And since I bought, oh, it's beautiful. Look at it. Okay. Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. So I also felt that I needed to buy The Wizard of Oz. This stitched cover with like the rough edges. I got one other in this collection, and I just love it. Just look at it. Oh, so The Wizard of Oz is a story that I loved since I think my grandfather watched it with me, and I forced my niece and my nephew, they were 7 and 5 I think at the time, to watch it, and they were not, impressed to begin with. It's black and white. It was the first time they watched like a proper English film where I had to translate for them as we watched it. So I get it. But, then the tornado started and they were hooked and they were talking about the witch and, everything. And they were so into it. And it was just a magical time for me and hopefully for them. I might not be able to get to this one before I watch the movie, but I just felt like I wanted to combine these two, and just really get sunk into that world. Okay, so we have a couple more. I also bought We Solve Murders by Richard Osman, because I watched the Thursday Murder Club movie on Netflix, and I'm not a big mystery thriller person, so I hadn't really read them or bothered to look closely at them. But I watched the movie because for some reason I'm a huge mystery thriller series film kind of gal, so I don't know why, but yeah, I loved it. But then I didn't feel like I wanted to read the book that I've just watched as a movie, and then I saw on someone's channel that he's come out with a new series with new characters, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna try that. So this is like a family investigative sort of story. Steve Wheeler, he's enjoying retired life and does a little bit of odd investigation work every now and again, but not anything big. But his daughter-in-law, Amy, she is a private security officer. Something happens and she calls in Steve to try and solve what is happening. Oh, and we also got some romance, and that is Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt. Yes, this is the like try again story, to a lovers who's not lovers anymore, but they were lovers, and now they're coming together to see if they can make it work. I have a sneeze. Sorry. Oh, yeah. And I mean, we'll see if I get to this during the fall season. It's starting to wrap up, but it got a bit of a fall-y vibe, I think. But hey, there's gonna be darkness and more darkness, because we're moving into winter months here in the Nordic. And so I could need some of this, Lastly, I bought The Catcher in the Rye, and this I'm actually a little bit ahead of myself here because I bought this for a project that I'm working on for 2006 is not the right number because that was way back. 2026. Yeah, so next year. I'm working on a project for next year and this is going to be part of that project. Have you read it? Oh, and also one of the reasons why I bought it, this particular book, is that I feel like, you know, you have that want to read list on Goodreads and I just look at it from top to bottom. Hey, I just look at it from top to bottom all the time. But that means I never really get to the books that are in the bottom of that list. So I press reverse. Here it was. So I felt that, maybe I should do that a little bit more often. Try to work off some of the books that are in the bottom of my want to read list. So yeah, here it is, Catcher in the Rye. That was it for the haul and unpacking. I'm super excited about these new books and I want to know if you've read any of the books that I've hauled just now. Is there anyone that you feel like, Linnea, you need to get to this book right away. Don't stop, you know, don't eat, don't sleep, don't do anything before you've read this book. Let me know. Here we have it. Yeah. So lovely as always to have you here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.